As baseball fans, we all experience highs and lows throughout each season. But have you ever had a season where your star player goes down or the team as a whole just isn't playing well for no apparent reason? Have you ever had to sit through an overly long game that you just don't have the time for? As baseball fans, we tend to blame the players anytime they get injured often or they're just not playing well. However, there are other factors that play into these things that can be changed by simply shortening the game. Major League Baseball should shorten their game from 9 innings to 7 innings because fans won't have to dedicate so much time to one game anymore. Players are less injury prone and less likely to get into slumps. In this speech, I will break down just how these 3 examples can come about simply by one dramatic rule change. These days, we all lead busy lives, and we just don't have the time to watch a game that can stretch past 5 hours. Baseball viewership has gone down dramatically in recent years, and the main reason for that is because there's not enough excitement throughout each game, and the games are just too long. If you were to shorten the game by just 2 innings, fans would be more willing to watch a full game instead of cutting out early to engage in other priorities. Not only that, shortening the game brings more excitement through many factors. With less innings, there is less wear and tear on a player's body. Baseball players have to play 162 games a season. Because of this, they're very prone to injury. In a report by the AP News that did an interview with high school baseball staff, they interviewed a high school medical staff member who stated, when you're trying to throw balls as fast as you can over and over again, it hurts their elbows and their shoulders pretty frequently. Now, this is just high school baseball. Imagine the amount of wear and tear on pro baseball players. By minimizing these injuries, you have star players on the field more frequently, which leads to better play from each team throughout every single season. In 1998, the Chicago Cubs player Sammy Sosa and St. Louis Cardinals player Mark McGwire went head-to-head through that season to break the home run record for a single season. That was one of the most exciting times in baseball history. Now imagine if you could have these players, these star players, go head-to-head every single season without the threat of injury constantly or slumps. Imagine how much excitement could come through baseball. In the end, we need to start thinking long-term about baseball. Right now, baseball is still a very popular sport, the 3rd most popular sport in America. But will it be in 20 years? With player safety in mind and fan appeal in mind, Major League Baseball needs to shorten their game from 9 innings to 7 innings because it will keep fans more engaged. Players are less likely to get injured and less likely to get into slumps. There is one factor that we need to keep in mind, though: the traditional baseball fan. They may not be happy with this idea because it's changing the way the game is played for over 100 years. But in order to appeal to a new generation of fans in a new world from back then, it can only help. It only makes baseball more exciting and more appealing. And in the end, that's all that matters. Thank you.